Wondered what goes on in the mental health field, specifically what the role of a case manager is. I interviewed Courtney Selder, who works at the Healthcare and Rehabilitation Services in Hartford, Vermont as a case manager. She graduated Clark University in 2008 with a major in sociology and got her master's in social work in 2016 from University of New Hampshire, Manchester campus. Before this job, she worked at a group home for pregnant teens called Hannah House. The job of a case manager has a million different aspects to it, but the focus today is on communication technology, persuasion, and presentations. Let's start with communication technologies. Communication technology in the mental health field is extremely important in patient care. There are 100 of different ways that it can be used. Communication technology is used with coworkers and clients in means such as texting, phone calls, and emails. A prime example of texting is when a case manager might text a client to remind them about an appointment or to check in with them throughout the week. Email and phone calls are used throughout the day by a case manager to communicate with their coworkers and clients. This technology is used in helping the clients in a mental health emergency. The first example of a mental health emergency is when a case manager is with a client who is feeling like they want to hurt themselves or others, and they use their cell phone to call their supervisors. And another one is if their client comes into the office and they're not there. Courtney said what they would do is they would just call their supervisor, and she would come down and talk to them and assess them. And if it deems to be necessary, a true emergency, they would call the crisis team. We've discussed communication technologies. Now let's look at a different kind of persuasion used in the mental health field. Persuasion in the mental health field can be critical and the success and failure of a case manager and his or her clients. Persuasion will be used in helping co-workers get comfortable working with a new client, talking through a thing called motivational interviewing to help people deal with tough subjects. An example of helping a co-worker with a new client is by reminding them that if they just focused on the human connection instead of the problems, that they would be fine and they could do a lot of good by helping this client. Motivational interviewing can be used to help clients see the problems with their substance abuse and the changes they can make if they want to. The case manager may ask why it is important they drink and what they want to change about their drinking and so on. We've discussed persuasion, now let's look at presentations. Presentations are important to the field because it is one way to gain and pass down knowledge from one person to another. One way to do this is to have staff meetings, and in healthcare and rehabilitation services, they have 2 staff meetings a week. The first one is on Mondays, and that's with the psychiatrist. In that meeting, they talk about the client she is going to see that week and what has been going on with them. The second one is on Friday, and that's with the area manager, and she is the case manager's supervisor. In that meeting, it's a lot more administrative stuff. So if any new things are going to be implemented, she tells them in person. Sometimes they'll talk about clients who were fine on Monday, but as the week went on, things got kicky. So they have a chance to talk about their area manager before the weekend about that. In conclusion, Communication technology, persuasion, and presentation are all critical in case manager jobs in the mental health field. Hopefully after my presentation you have a general idea about what comes with being a case manager and what goes on beyond the scenes of the mental health field. Thank you.